pressure got to him and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 4th-down attempts already, and they changed their luck. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Pacheco. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Gamecocks pick up the 1st down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
Fires and intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now it's... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the ground, he's got it again.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver.
Right, Dan. Right, Dan. Cool.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Barkley. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. The give to the back. And And the visitors have nothing doing as they are greeted rudely on the opening play of the game.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Got it behind the line. It's Quinn. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes through the tackle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. On the ground, it's Jordan. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the air, it's Mahomes. Slips a tackle. Takes a hit as he fires. Or did he find a hole in that secondary?
Nothing about that.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to
Don't do nothing about that, cuz.
They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. It's reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Jordan. Puts one in the spin cycle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Try and play action. Avoid, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. He's got it. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. That's the use.
He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game. So a lot to process and think about.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make.
And he's running in the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those
Ling-a-ling-a-ling-ling-ling.
out of bounds.
You want steak day?
This guy strikes fears in the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles. People are trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He makes the connection. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
It's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out.
What thing, like?
Stopped at the 13.
What?
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hope put their team in prime position on offense. They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This offense has a second down play. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Direct snap. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go with a direct snap. Hard running there. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big pack. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Snap it to the back. Just trucks through it. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Dan, you cook on your grill, okay?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
Medium.
And the Colorado is coming back onto the field. So ladies,
Yeah.
this is really an
I order. Come.
opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. Trying to beat the DD.
Oh, my goodness. How did I got beat?
Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into
Oh, my God.
You want to get a
Oh, my God.
going to the half, get all the juice, all the excitement. Like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
And And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Direct snap. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go with a direct snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's picked off right at the goal line. The 50.
That's my fault.
At the 30. The 10.
My fault. I'm giving the game away.
And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks. This time it's defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. And the Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Slips through the line. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Catch in the middle, it's Quinn. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. And
God.
they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you two knuckleheads could call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. After the run, now to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
Picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Trying to find his man on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
My fault.
Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Colorado. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. At gets his third touchdown pass of the day, the defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. What a defensive play to stop the scoring threat, make the interception, and then have the return go up near midfield.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You want to try the other side of the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I know it ain't sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
To the ground to try to move the chains. The Buffaloes get enough to move the chains.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The option look. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter.
South Carolina, 21.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Runs through the tackle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this will be ecstatic.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking to pass. It's Mahomes. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, look out. The ball's free. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Oh, my God.
Good, easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Barkley. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get louder.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game, and it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.